spin this baby.
All right.
And it's going to land on something. And each thing corresponds to something I have written down. And then we're just going to learn about you in the best way possible.
Okay.
All right. I'll spin first.
Okay.
Because I'll show you how it's done. Like, I'll give you just
Absolutely.
like when you're training.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I'll go first, right? So I like to give it a quick, give one of these, and then sometimes,
So,
So-
is that how we do it? Is that
not usually,
how we
but
do it?
fantasy football. Now, this is actually about my fantasy. See, I want to know what it's like to throw touchdown passes, like when you were in Super Bowl XLV. I don't know the Roman numeral, so I just call it that. What is that? Super Bowl. It was
45.
XLV, baby. That's what we're going with. I just want to pretend like I'm there, and I'm gonna throw a pass to you, if that's cool.
With the helmet on?
I'll wear it. Is that cool? Are you game?
Absolutely.
Blue 32. Blue 32.
Wait, I'm off sides.
All right, guys, let's run it back.
Okay.
Set. Hut, hut. Woo!
Yeah.
Foul. Traveling, icing.
Oh,
Your turn to
Here we
spin.
go. Okay, here we go.
You could give it a real spin. And if it lands on that, we'll just skip it. Oh my gosh.
Oh, look at that. Here we go. Here we go.
We're still perfecting the wheel.
Oh, yes.
Okay, what were you thinking? Now, I'm going to ask you something, and you're
Okay.
going to tell me what you were thinking at that moment. So, the minute that clock hits 0 and you become a Super Bowl champion, what goes through your head?
Don't false cry. Like, I know that sounds crazy.
Yeah, I know, I get it.
But like you've watched like the clock hit zeros and then guys just automatically hit the ground and start crying. And I'm like,
Yeah.
don't be that guy. Just go with whatever emotion is really there.
Yeah.
And so it was such an exciting moment, and we didn't really know what was going on. I kind of felt like we were going to win, and the clock hit those triple zeros, and I just started jumping up and down. Like it was just so surreal. It was almost like you had a lack of emotion. You were kind of empty because you wanted to feel something, or
Yeah.
you were anticipating feeling a certain way because of what you had seen or how you viewed everybody else celebrate.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, okay, I'm not crying. Okay, I'm good. Okay, yeah. It was kind of a crazy lack of mixture of emotion.
When you were drafted in 06, you realized you'd be catching passes from Brett Farve. What was that? I mean, and did he
Okay.
throw the ball as hard as people say he did?
Okay, so I'm gonna answer the questions in reverse.
Got it.
He definitely threw the ball as hard as people said. As far as the finger breaking and all of that, I never encountered it, never experienced it. So I'm not saying he didn't.
Right.
Caught him kind of at the back end. It was Brett Farve. It was like kind of, again, surreal. Like, man, I'm about to be playing with Brett Farve. But when I got the call, now this is a kicker. So the night before, I go out with a buddy, one of my best friends, and he gets drafted as well in the 5th round later. And we talk about where we don't want to go. Number 1 place, Green Bay. I don't want to go to Green Bay. Kid you not, true story. I don't want to go to Green Bay. So that night, or
Green
that
doesn't
after-
work. Green doesn't work.
Green doesn't work.
Yeah.
Green doesn't work for me. I'm from Michigan. Green doesn't. No. And so that evening or some point in that day, I get a call, 920 area code, and it was someone from Green Bay, and they were checking to see if this was going to be my working phone number. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. I had only talked to them at the combine, never had trained, never worked out, never anything. So I'm like, whatever. But this is protocol for most teams.
Yeah.
They call you, make sure you have the working number. And so, but that was the last number that I got a call from on my phone.
Oh man.
Fast forward to the next day, my phone rings. Kid you not. I look down. Well, I flip it up.
Yeah, that's 06, right?
I flip it up, open, and I see 920. My face, kid you not. I'm like, I I'm sick
Yeah.
because I'm like, you got to be kidding me. I answer the phone, and it's Mike McCarthy. Nope, it's Jimmy Robinson and Mike McCarthy. They get it on the phone. Are you ready to be a Green Bay Packer? You excited? But we're going to take you here at the 52nd pick. You ready to be? I'm like, absolutely, can't wait.
Yeah.
Completely shifted gears right as I'm picking up the phone. But that initial look
Then you false cried. Like that.
of just...
I could just picture it being like, it's like, no, this isn't Greg. Greg's not here. He's like, you know.
I mean, it was one of those moments where it was like, initially it was like I was bummed out
Yeah.
because it was Green Bay, but then it was like you're getting drafted
Right.
second round.
Yeah.
You're about to play with Brett Farve.
Right.
Like you're going into it live bullets with one of the best.
3 tips on staying fit after you hit the age of 30.
Don't not work out. Like just go. Like don't. And what I mean by that is like a lot of people want to rest and say, you know, I'm just gonna let my body rest, and you think that you're doing your body a service there, but it's like your body is built to literally work, to get bigger, to get stronger, to stay fit, to help you continue to maneuver and go through the hustle and bustle of the day. Let your body lead you. Like if you're having aches and pains, then it's typically because of what you're not doing. And so that would be my first tip. And then the second tip is you got to get on your nutrition. Like I can't emphasize it enough, but just the results, if you do decide not to actually work out, if you can lock in a regimented meal plan of just eating healthier, more consistent, doesn't have to be clean, just healthier, you're gonna get results just simply by that. Third, it always helps to have someone. It always helps to have someone because you're going to do more. You're going to push yourself a little bit more. You're going to get pushed a little bit more. You just naturally respond and want to do and perform more and better when there's someone watching you.